something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. Now here's Mobley. Over Bane. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the line for him here. And the first one drops. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
Adams finds Brooks. Outside for Jackson. Morant outside. Off target with his 3. It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Never a bad idea to run the old kick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Allen, that's good.
And Allen's a competitor. He knows what his job is, and he has to be a major presence inside. He has to have the ability to score points down low.
Now here's Brooks. Back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
Mitchell up top, guarded by Bane. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Mobley against Morant. Latrey. They get it back. And Adams with the slam.
Big man plays by Steven Adams, using all of his height to dominate the offensive glass and end the play.
Now, here's Mitchell. Passes to Garland. To the paint. Here's Allen. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
It was a little bit of a battle for him all season long. Last year, only shooting about 71%.
Here's Morant. He's got 6. Mobley with the block. Here's Mitchell. Look at
that. Nice. Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
Outside, Bane. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Cleveland leading by 5.
And looking back at the 2017 draft, it just seems absurd that Donovan Mitchell fell to the 13th pick.
Greg, well, in hindsight is always 20/20. You know that. I don't think many of us could have predicted him averaging 20 points as a rookie or becoming a fixture at all-star games.
Here's Garland following the score by Memphis. Nobody near Allen. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one. Morant against Mobley. Morant right side. And Adams with the slam.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
Cavaliers have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. There's Garland, and he banks in the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Morant surveying the D. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Love with the screen on Bane. Love in the post, guarded by Bane. Here's Mitchell. Oh! That is just nasty.
I like that by Donovan Mitchell. Sacrifices his body and takes the hit. That's good offense.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Kicks it out to Love. Mitchell outside. Back to Love. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Cavaliers lead by 3. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
The 4 and 5 are Love and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Mobley in at the 3 side. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
What a night for Ja Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Allen fires. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Allen's got 9.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Morant kicks to Bane. Morant against Mobley. The shake. Allen with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Kicks it out to Love. Stolen away. Pushing it up. Here's Bane. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Quick hands from Desmond. Coming up with that steal. Beautiful.
Allen with the screen for Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Morant outside. Brooks setting the pick for Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Allen with the screen for Mitchell to the middle, and Allen slams it in.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Up against Morant. Kicks it out to Allen. Pass to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Morant finds Brooks. They get it again. Adams. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Adams has got 6.
You got to bring more than that to stop Steven Adams. Using that strength to fight through contact.
Love with the screen for Garland. Lets it go from deep. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Garland. Love's got his first 3 points of the game. .149 left now here in the second. Kept alive. Outside, Bane. Jackson from long range. No good that time. And Cleveland will come the other way. Allen, a screen on Morant. Morant against Mitchell.
Oh! Donovan Mitchell's vertical is insane. He gets off the ground with such ease for these throwdowns.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Outside Jackson. In the corner, it's Bane. Good on the three-point shot. Bane's got 5 points now this quarter.
Making use of these corner spots. Bane is especially dangerous from this area.
Out to the right wing. Love finds Mobley. Outside Garland. Morant with the steal. Driving in and finished off by Morant. So he'll get a chance at the line. Here's Garland, picks one up.
The upside Ja Morant has is exciting. An explosive young talent with an outstanding work ethic.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Mitchell outside. Kicks it out to Love. And it's he nails the... Thank you, David. Folks.
The Grizzlies, 31.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. The lead is 2. So on the floor for Memphis. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. Mitchell with it. Guarded now by Jackson.
Whether it's on the ball or off, Jaren Jackson has shown great awareness and timing as a shot blocker.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes. Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
Wow, wide open, he fires. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Love's got 9. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
And the work ethic of Morant, fantastic at keeping his focus on the task at hand.
Grizzlies have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. Cleveland has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Garland with it, now defended by Adams. Back to Garland for the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Bane with it. He has 6. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside. And it's a 3-point Grizzly lead.
A stellar shooter from downtown. All Bane needs is a little space, and he's ready to fire.
Mitchell passes to Allen. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional. But not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Okoro's checked in.
Well, Morant's awareness in the pick and roll is special. He usually makes the right reads.
Allen with the screen for Mitchell. It's Allen on the wing. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Cleveland the rebound. Garland the pass to Love. Lock at 6. Second chance shot going inside. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. And they go to the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
Okay, check out the handles of Ja Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
Love with the screen on Morant. Kicks it out to Love. No good on the 3. The Grizzlies have gotten every shot to drop since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Here's Payne. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Mitchell. Allen, a screen on Payne. Wide open look. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Don't you love it when Donovan Mitchell throws himself on the offensive glass, putting his athleticism to great use.
Morant reaches to Jackson. Throws it, and here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now to tell what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that
after the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Cavaliers moving the ball around. Garland with the bucket.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
We've got 1:08 left here in the third quarter. Jackson with the screen. Here's Adams outside Jackson. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
And Love has it in the corner. Payne against Mitchell. Back to Love. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Jackson. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
You just can't let Adams get this deep in the paint, because when he does, he's focused on slamming it down.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Adams outside. And the pass to Bain. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Beautiful mechanics from Desmond Bain. Doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Okoro is in the front court alongside Love. Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Mobley in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Memphis leading by 7. Morant outside. And then Morant slams slams it in.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Memphis.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
They took what the defense gave them tonight, and that was the mid-range. I mean, very consistent from that part of the floor.
To the inside, Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Rolling toward the cup, Steven Adams is a wild man. You better get out of his way.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Inside. And there's Mobley, and that's good on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 5th assist in this one. Morant outside. Payton for 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yes, so explosive. More often than not, Mitchell will beat you to the spot.
And so he hits both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter. They get it again, and Adams kicks to Brooks. A 3-pointer is right on target. Brooks has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Love with the screen on Bain. Love the pass to Mitchell. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
I really like Donovan Mitchell's composure out there, leading this team by example.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Now here's Morant. Defense right on him. Down low. And Adams with the slam.
Coming off the pick, Morant looks to pass, and he is precise with the location.
Love with the screen for Mitchell. Okoro kicks to Love. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Bain. Stolen by Jackson. Brooks finds Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits it.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Morant. And they pick up 2.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
And here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance. Mobley double teamed. Kicks it out to Garland. From deep. Rebounded by Jackson. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. 9. Pass to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Not only is Jaren a viable option from 3, he's a primary threat from there. That's how good of a shooter he is.
Mitchell's shot is good.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Now Morant. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. That one on Mobley. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Morant. 1:12 left in the 4th quarter.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Memphis.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Ja Morant.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 on the clock. Bane passes to Morant. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
A slam dunk by Garland.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Morant outside. From deep three-point range, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Can't get it to fall. So it's Memphis picking up the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hot.
Smack clowns with mad style.
offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Gobert with a screen on Mobley. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And, of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
And so Gobert nails both of them. Here's Mitchell. Love the screen on McDaniels. And it's Jared Allen with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I think he's trying to do too much. He's not playing within himself. 2 fouls in less than a minute. He's got to turn it back a little bit, dial himself down.
Conley with the ball. Picked by Gobert. 3-pointer. No good on the shot. Mitchell against Towns. No good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Now here's Conley. Down low. McDaniels, that's good.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
And Mike Conley picks up a foul. That's his first foul. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. McDaniels against Mitchell. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Rivers is checked in for the Timberwolves. Mitchell against Towns. Oh, it's blocked by Towns!
Using all of his height to smother the shot completely. Emphatic block that time by Karl Anthony Towns. Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Towns on a screen. The drive by Rivers. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
Here's Edwards. Oh, throw it down!
Nice!
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Mitchell against McDaniels. To end the run. And Mitchell with the slam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Here's Gobert, right wing. Picked by Gobert. Here's Towns. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You know, this is exactly why they give the ball to Towns down there. I mean, his combination of size, agility, and shot repertoire makes him hard to deal with.
Here's Rivers, guarded by Garland.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
Both free throws good from Mitchell. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Gobert with a screen on Mobley. And Edwards, here we go. it in.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
There's the drive. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. Over Love. Now a timeout called by Minnesota. Okoro is checked in for Cleveland. Gobert with a screen on Mobley. Edwards for three. The Timberwolves again can't hit. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. There's a screen by Love. Out to the right wing. The three. Rebound Minnesota. Outside Edwards. Driving inside. The shot misses. And it's Cleveland the other way. And here's Garland. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Oh, he touched it while it was over the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 16-6 run. Gobert with a screen on Garland. The drive by Rivers. Pass to Gobert. And there's a 3-second violation. There's the drive. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
Another thing that's gone well for them is the mid-range jumper. It's been falling with ease so far.
Okoro and Love at small and power forward. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Mobley in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Here's Rivers. Here's the 3. Gobert goes in. The shot comes out. Good D by Mobley. The Cavs trailing. Mitchell with the ball, and it's Gobert picking him up. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Here's Mitchell. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. Gets the 3 to fall.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And he's able to get it back. Mobley finds Garland. From deep. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Minnesota's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Towns on a screen. Edwards with it. And that's Love picking him up defensively. The shot by Towns, no good. For Cleveland, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Outside for Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Edwards. Here's Mitchell, driving to the basket. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
And he's not shying away from the drive at all. Mitchell isn't afraid of the tough defense, and that tenacity gets him to the line.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Now here's Towns. McDaniels, a screen on Love. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Rivers. Here's Towns. To the inside. Stolen by Mobley. Outside Garland. That shot missing. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Outside Edwards. Here's Gobert. Second chance effort. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Garland. Love for 3. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Love's got 5 now.
Boy, it sure is a lot of fun watching Love bury these outside shots. I mean, when he's hitting from deep, it opens up things for everybody.
Pass to Gobert. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Garland. Inside. And stolen by Gobert. McDaniels passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Well, easy does it, Towns is saying to himself. Forget about the threes right now. I'm going to go with the flush.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game. Some changes for Minnesota. Prince comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Conley subbed in for Rivers. The drive by Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Intelligent decision by Mitchell, using the pick and roll to break up the defense and get open.
Picked by Gobert. Edwards. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the paint. And there's Okoro. That one's good. And the assist by Mitchell.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Gobert with a screen on Garland. From deep, Conley. Here's Gobert. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Noel's checked in. That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Pass to Okoro. Outside Garland. Conley against Mitchell. There's a screen by Love. Clock is at 3. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. The drive by Mobley.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
And that concludes.
27.
Just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert is out there with Taurean Prince. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. Then there's Mike Conley. And it's Noel in at shooting guard.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
And so he makes both from the line. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Conley. Pass to Prince. Gobert with a screen on Love. Gobert with it. And the layup is good. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter.
Incredible balance on that take. You got to respect watching Gobert muscle his way through the defense.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. And it's good. 2 points. Mobley's got his second basket of the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Back to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Garland. The three, Conley. It's not going to go for him. And Cleveland the other way now. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Garland against Conley. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. To the middle. Back to Prince. Pass to Conley. Out to the right wing. No one near him. The rebound by Garland.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Mobley outside. Here's Okoro. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. And now it's just a 4-point Timberwolves lead. And Minnesota calls time here.
Get up and get loud. Please welcome to the floor, your powerhouse dance team.
Rivers is checked in for Mike Conley. And the Timberwolves with possession here. They've led by as many as 14. Pass to Noel. Picked by Prince. Launches the three. Knocks down the long J. Rivers has gotten his third basket of the night.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
To the right side. Mobley passes to Love. There's a screen by Love. Clock at 4. From the high post. No good off the back of the rim.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Knocks down the triple. And it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Garland, the pass to Love. No good on the triple.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that three a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Back to Daniels. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
This is Gobert going to work. I mean, he knows the inside contact can't stop him.
There's a screen by Love. Here's Garland. Uses the glass on the layup. Garland's got his first points of the night.
How about that screen by Love? That was a wall.
Here's Rivers, guarded by Garland. Here's Prince. Pass to Rivers. Off target from outside. For Cleveland, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside for Love. Mobley up top. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Prince, covered by Love. Prince can't hit. Well, Cleveland's shooting the rock around 43% since the third quarter began. Another shot, Mobley. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Defensive foul. Jaden McDaniels.
23 seconds left in the third quarter. Gobert with a screen on Garland. Pass to Prince. Back to Rivers. Now here's Gobert. Covered by Mobley. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Outside Love. From deep, Mobley. Counted from distance. Mobley's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, Kevin Love certainly one of the best passing big men in the league.
And so it's Rudy Gobert making things happen for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Okoro and Love at small and power forward. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Mobley in at the 5 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. The shot's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
You have to love what Gobert is doing on the offensive end so far. Staying active and finding lots of ways to contribute.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Anthony Edwards is checked in for the Timberwolves. Gobert. And the jam by Gobert.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Outside Mitchell. And stolen by Edwards. Now Gobert. Towns passes to Gobert. Towns against Love. Gobert with a screen on Mitchell. Clock at 6, and it's out of bounds to Minnesota. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. And Edwards, here we go.
How about the strength of Edwards, confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
And Cleveland shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Here's Mitchell. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Outside Edwards, picked by Gobert. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Until the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Gobert finds McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Mitchell. And that one is stuffed right through.
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill.
Oh, that was outstanding, guys.
For Minnesota, they've got 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Edwards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Mitchell.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
And both free throws good for Edwards. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. From deep, Mitchell. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. He can't get it to go. And it's Cleveland the other way. Garland, the pass to Love. Now Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
So you can run your offense through Love. A great playmaker there in the front court.
On the wing, Rivers. Back to Towns. 1:51 left to play in the fourth. And the Timberwolves call time here. They're leading by 10. A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He likes what he's seeing, but he cautioned his players, we are not far enough ahead to assume anything. Momentum can shift in a heartbeat. We have to be diligent, and we have to be smart.
And Allie, thank you for that.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
For 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. To the inside. Here's Gobert. Back to Rivers. 6 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Gobert, no good. Cleveland now, time running out. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. McDaniels against Love. Outside Mitchell. Mobley outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Anthony Edwards. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Mike Conley's checked in for Rivers. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. 6-point game. Garland for 3. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Towns with the ball. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They get the rebound. The kick out to Edwards. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Nine seconds left in the fourth quarter here. The 3 from Mitchell. That one no good. And so it's Minnesota with the W. This was a hard...
I smack clowns with mad style.
store for us tonight, folks. We get to see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the point. Back to Morant. Brooks, right side, to the paint. Morant, the pass to Bane. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Morant. No good. A bit long that time.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Conley against Bane. It's Edwards on the wing. Connects from downtown.
Well, in pick and roll action, Anthony Edwards is thinking score first. Good decision right there.
Bane with a screen on McDaniels. Kicks it out to Jackson. Going inside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Anthony Edwards. The free throw drops for Morant. And Morant drops them both. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Edwards with the drive. And Edwards slams it in.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
And here's Morant outside. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Pass to Bane. Inside. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Well, Steven Adams is a formidable presence on the interior. Nice finish.
Edwards with it. Jackson in his pocket. Towns passes to Gobert. Back to Towns. Here's Edwards. Towns down low. Brooks defending. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
I don't know what he was thinking about there. Easy over the back call.
Really good job to block out there. This is why you want to go put a body on someone when the shot goes up.
Pass to Brooks. Puts up a 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Rivers is checked in. And there's 1:45 left in the first. Towns a screen on Morant. Here's Towns. Outside Edwards. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Memphis leading. Payne, the pass to Jackson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
And that one falls for Jackson.
At the line for the Grizzlies.
It's both from the stripe. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Towns a screen on Morant. Here's Rivers. It's rebounded by Memphis. 1:16 left in the first quarter of the game. Payne into the lane. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And the Timberwolves with possession, trailing by 5. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Adams, the pass to Morant. McDaniels with the rebound.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong...
Oh! Get yourself!
Show us some power!
Oh, give me a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
Morant, he takes it in. Offensive rebound. The 3 from Payne. Tries yet again. And Adams lays it in. Adams has got his second bucket on the night.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Picked by Gobert. McDaniels finds Gobert. Oh, the swat by Adams.
This is one of the toughest bigs in the league. Steven Adams challenging opponents defensively. Nicely done.
Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. It's the... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the court for the Timberwolves, filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Taurean Prince is out there with Rudy Gobert, and it's Rivers in at the point guard position. Back to Prince. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Are you serious? That is some power from the point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Shot is good by Edwards.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Gobert with a screen on Brooks. On the wing, Rivers. Oh, stolen by Morant. In transition, here they come.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Morant with it, and it's Gobert.
Oh, wow. Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Right side, Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Here's Morant. That shot off. And Minnesota will come the other way. And here's Edwards. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. And the Grizzlies call time here. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for the Timberwolves. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Morant. Oh, okay then.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low. Working around the contact and getting it to go.
Pass to Towns. And Towns slams it home.
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
Here's Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Jackson's got 7.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
And Edwards slams it in.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Payne with a screen on McDaniels. Morant. That shot, no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. McDaniels passes to Edwards. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Here's Gobert. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Well, terrific movement from the big man. Rudy Gobert starting to master the screen and roll.
Brooks outside. Here's Morant. And he drives in. And then Morant with the jam.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This guy doesn't need to get off his feet that much to get above the rim. Rudy Gobert making his presence felt.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Timeout call, Memphis. 41 seconds left to play in the first half.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Gobert passes to Towns. Now here's Edwards. Brooks defending. Towns is screen on Brooks. And it's powered home by Towns.
Towns has a 7'4" wingspan. If he gets off the floor, good night.
Adams a screen. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And they get it back. Pass to Edwards. Here's Gobert. Banked it in off the glass. Gobert's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved pretty fast.
So we conclude the first half. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well,
look at that. Oh, my goodness. Knocked it back and fired it home.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Morant's got 31 points.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Pass to Towns. Back to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Brooks outside. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dylan Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah. Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam from deep Bain. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. Gobert with a screen on Brooks. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Really nice decision-making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick-and-roll action.
You know, talking about Dylan Brooks, also great in those first-ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
That's just phenomenal defense. The defense feels like it's all over the place and knows exactly how to guard it.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Jackson outside. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Towns a screen on Morant. Conley finds Towns. And another basket for Minnesota.
It's incredible. I mean, it changes the dynamic of your offense when you have bigs who can shoot the ball.
It's almost gotten to the point where you have to be able to hit that face-up jumper nowadays. Very few exceptions to that rule.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher. I'll tell you, most of the time, this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Back to Edwards, the 17-footer. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Pass to Adams. Outside Bain. From behind the arc. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie.
Karl Anthony Towns, as a big man, is a tremendously solid passer, willing to move the basketball.
And he knocks down the first one. McDaniels is checked in for Prince. And Morant drops them both. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the 3rd quarter so far. Oh, hey! How about that?
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Here's Morant. Brooks outside. Tipped and stolen by Edwards. And stolen by Morant. Brooks against Conley. To the wing, right side. Outside Morant. Jackson outside. Shot clock at 5. 3-pointer, Brooks. They get it again.
So many NBA players will tell you Steven Adams is the strongest guy in the league, and he gets after it off the glass.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Towns passes to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Over to the left wing. Conley finds Towns. Gobert with it. Outside McDaniels. The 3-ball. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And he makes a first. So he gets them both. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Minnesota, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley.
Oh, wow. Incredible. B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Jackson, the rebound by the Timberwolves. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
The lead now in single digits. Conley's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That 3-point opportunity for Mike Conley? Yes, sir.
Jackson, pass to Adams. From deep, Morant. On target from range. Morant's got 11 in the second half.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nailed all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Towns goes in. The kick out to Edwards. Back to Towns. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Conley. Takes it inside. Oh, wow!
Boy, Anthony Edwards showing you that I've got the handle, I've got the strength off the dribble drive. Pretty move.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Stolen by Conley. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Oh, the swat by Adams. They recover it. The 3 from Bain. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Edwards. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Well, Anthony Edwards has got a well-rounded offensive game. He can put it on the deck and draw contact. Shows you right there.
All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Memphis.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Down low. Stolen by Jackson. Bain finds Brooks. Drives to the hoop. That one's good for 2. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Brooks against Conley. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, there's not a little bit of hesitation with Mike Conley. I know he's slight of frame, but he's thinking, I can score it in the painted area.
Morant, the pass to Adams. There's Jackson with the three. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Everyone in the building saw the oddity.
Good on the first. And that brings him within 10. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. To the inside, Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
The shot by Towns, no good.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Grizzlies.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And, of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And what a huge performance it was for Ja Morant.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long. This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Outside Morant. Minnesota with a rebound.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Brooks finds Morant. Lets the three fly. The shot no good. Now here's Edwards. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy.
I smack clowns with mad style.
With two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Okoro is in the front court alongside Love. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Mobley in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Brooks. On the wing, Bane. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those. Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Now Garland dishes it to Mobley. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Payne for 3. They get it back, and Adams kicks to Bane. Morant right side. Garland with it, now defended by Bane. Mitchell, and Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Now here's Morant. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets. And you know what's so funny is that after his rookie season, there was speculation about Garland's ability. But he has shown continued growth and has worked his way into an all-star.
Now here's Morant. And Adams with the slam.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
Oh, this is what you love seeing. Jackson Jr. using that size advantage on the offensive glass.
Mobley, a screen on Morant. Garland the pass to Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live, right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thanks, David. Here's Mitchell. The Grizzlies making the shot. Love with the screen for Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
On the Wayne Bain. Jackson kicks to Morant. Misses the three. Cleveland leading by 3. Garland with it. He's picked up by Morant.
Excellent box out there, keeping himself between the man and the basket. And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Oh, my!
Nice finish. And man, does Morant put on the show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And Adams sends it back, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's Morant. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Hey, Craig, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
And he just powered that one down. One of the game's top dunkers. Morant with it. Garland picks him up. Adams dishes to Jackson. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
This is where you want Jackson Jr. going to town. He's got a nice soft touch around the rim.
Here's Mitchell. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And Mitchell drops them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Kick out to Adams. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Love outside. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Love's got a couple of threes now in the first for Cleveland.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
Morant passes to Adams. Mobley with the block. At the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Cavaliers ahead. Lead. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers? On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Okoro is in the front court alongside Love. Oh, look out! Look out!
That's a finish. Putting on a show. Jackson Jr. showing you what a big man can do at the rim.
And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Morant outside. Adams. The Cavaliers pull it in. Garland with it. He's picked up by Morant. Mitchell kicks to Garland. Mobley a screen on Bain. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Steven Adams picks one up, and you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. And it's Mitchell missing. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. On the wing, Bain. Brooks, the pass to Bain. They get a hand on it.
And the defense did just enough to bother that dunk attempt.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Kicks it out to Love. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
I like it when Love looks for his shot because it puts defenders in a tough spot.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And that one's good. Morant.
As Ja gets more consistent from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that, let me just tell you, that's going to be bad news for the rest of this league.
And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Mitchell outside. Love with the screen for Mitchell. Left side, Love. And that misses everything.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Brooks kicks to Bain. To the left wing. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
He gets a lot of defensive attention from Morant. He can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Mitchell dishes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, don't you think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen?
So did the defense.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, everybody in the building was waiting for it.
Pass to Mobley. Adams, some nice D. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Here's Morant. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Mobley.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living. Well, if you pull players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
Here's Mobley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist on the night. Morant outside. The pass to Adams. And stolen by Mobley. Jumps up. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And defensively with Mobley, it's not just the length, it's the anticipation, it's the high basketball IQ. This man will beat you mentally and physically.
Brooks from outside. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Cleveland the other way now. And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human.
Kicks it out to Love. Hands it from downtown. Love's got the lead up to 9 now for the Cavs.
You know, Love can do more than just catch and shoot, but it's the area that he's most comfortable in.
Here's Adams. Lays it up and banks it in. Adams has got his second basket of the night.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Love wide open. He fires. Another three for Cleveland.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Mitchell against Brooks. Mitchell outside. Love with the screen on Brooks. 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Garland. Over Morant. Morant with some nice D.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Kevin Love has been leading.
With the score, the Grizzlies 29, the Cavaliers 37.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in its small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Smooth move there by Mobley off the pick, making himself a good scoring option.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Here's Mitchell. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
And that's Mitchell at his best. Playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
That is a hard-run rebound, man's rebound right there. Way to battle for it inside.
Out to Morant. Adams sets the pick for Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, he's got some hop. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Here's Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Bain with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Out to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Here's Mitchell. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Passes it to Brooks. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Morant. Love with the screen for Mitchell. Kicks it out to Love. Back to Mitchell. Love outside. Pass to Okoro. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Mitchell passes to Mobley. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And they double up Morant. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Amazing that Bane fell for the last pick in the first round in 2020. Look at his size, the strength, the range on his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
And Bane drops them both. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Brooks against Mitchell. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell to the middle. It's stolen by Adams. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Morant with the ball.
With elite speed and quickness, Morant continues to be ferocious on those fast breaks.
And you also love that Bane absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Bane, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's Mitchell. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Morant with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Cleveland's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Love finds Mobley. Here's Garland, guarded by Morant. Shot clock at 5. The drive by Mitchell. That one good for 2. Mitchell's got 10 points in the quarter.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
And Adams with the slam.
Oh, he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
3 seconds left, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
And so it's Cleveland with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball at 10. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Okoro is in the front court alongside Love. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Mobley in at the center position. Garland against Morant. Mobley. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 7th assist in the game. The Grizzlies trail by 8. They set the pick. Outside, Bane. And it's Brooks in the corner. No good on the triple. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Morant with it. Garland picks him up. Morant with it. Pass to Bane. 6 to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Not the last time we'll see that. Adams is so powerful and loves to take it to the defense.
So he comes up empty at the line. Cleveland leading by 10. And here is Garland. Mobley. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Brooks finds Morant. And he drives in, and Morant throws it down.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Darius Garland. His third personal foul. 13 foul.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Brooks kicks to Morant. Back to Brooks. The 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Here's Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Morant. Mitchell dishes to Mobley. Clock at 6. Cleveland moving it around. Garland, the pass to Love over Brooks. Love, no luck.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Brooks kicks to Jackson. Morant outside. Stolen by Garland. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. The slam dunk by Garland.
Plays like this prove why Garland is an all-star. This man is able to do it all by himself.
Morant with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Here's Adams. Out to Brooks. There's the pass to Morant. Just 4 to shoot. Nice again. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Adams. Mitchell outside. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. And Love has it in the corner. And Mobley throws it down.
You could argue that Kevin Love is the finest passing big of his generation. I don't know who's making that argument, but he is always looking to get others involved.
Brooks outside. Passes it to Bain. Jacks up a 3. Out to Morant. On the wing, Jackson. A 3. Mobley with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Cleveland.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Evan Mobley.
The work he put in on the glass helped shape this game, never taking a play off and closing out a number of possessions.
Shots good by Mitchell. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Nice shot by Brooks.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
I smack clowns with mad style.
CLA Sports and another exciting, and we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Okoro and Love at small and power forward. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Mobley in at the center position, locking down the middle. So it's the Cavaliers now. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Mitchell finds Mobley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Outside Edwards. Picked by Gobert. And Edwards, here we go. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
Anthony Edwards.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Mitchell. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
Now here's Edwards. Towns down low. Garland against Conley. Back to Gobert. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Incredible balance on that take. You gotta respect watching Gobert muscle his way through the defense.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley, and stolen by Gobert. Oh, deflected. Now Garland. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Edwards against Mobley. Here's Gobert. Back to Edwards. Lots of room. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Cleveland the other way. Outside Garland. To the paint. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. And the bucket is good. Gobert's got 6.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Now here's Mitchell. A minute 53 left in the first quarter here. The shot off that time. McDaniels with some nice D. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Conley passes to McDaniels. Here's Conley. Towns, a screen on Garland. Conley with the ball. And that's Love picking him up defensively. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. McDaniels against Mitchell. Lays it up and banks it in. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Left side, Mitchell. Inside. And Love with the basket on the assist by Mitchell.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint. Establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
Out left to the wing. Towns for 3. Hits the trifecta. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Outside Mitchell. Outside for Love. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, good commitment there by Love, insisting on getting his shot in the air while being fouled.
Rivers is checked in for Conley.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. Pass to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Towns on a screen. 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And stolen by Mobley. Outside Garland. Mobley on a screen. Here's Okoro. The 3 is up. That shot off the mark. Tie game in Minnesota. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Rivers in at the point guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Towns. Oh, swiped away. Fast break, Cleveland. And here's Garland. Over to the wing. To the middle. Mobley, no good.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Love grabs the miss.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Among big men, Towns is one of the very best spot-up shooters there is, and very consistent on the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys, I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Here's Rivers, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Mitchell, good. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Just 3 to shoot. And he's going for the oop here. And Mobley throws it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Now here's Towns. He's got 6. Back to Edwards. On the take. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get hit this guy in the dunk contest.
Garland. Here's Mobley. Pass to Okoro. From downtown, McDaniels with some nice D. The Timberwolves have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Here's Edwards. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Here's Mitchell. And he drops the first. Both free throws good for Mitchell. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Picked by Gobert. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Now here's Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Towns. Fires the 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. To the inside. Here's Mobley. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Prince is checked in. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. 1:05 left in the first half of this one. Gobert with a screen on Garland. Rivers. Off target from 3-point range.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Time called here. The Cavs decide to talk it over.
Here they come. Now headed to the floor. It's your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers. Fans, give a round of applause for your Timberwolves dancers.
Mobley, a screen on McDaniels. Pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Okoro on the wing. 5 on the clock. And another miss by Cleveland.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
It's stolen by Love. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Garland. And finished off by Garland.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Pass to Prince. Here's Gobert. Will it go? Here's Rivers. Outside Edwards. From the arc. The shot that time not on target. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Cavaliers ahead.
The Cavaliers, 47.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Evan Mobley really making a difference here.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the court for the Cavaliers. Okoro and Love at small and power forward. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Mobley in at the center position. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
On defense, the Cavaliers. It's a 3-point game. Edwards can't hit.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Well, the Cavaliers shooting 61% for the game, knocking him down. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. Off the mark there with a 3. Well, the Timberwolves shooting about 56% in this one. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
On the wing, Rivers. Guarded by Garland. Pass to Prince. Buries it from 3. Prince has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Coming into the league, scouts predicted Prince would be a solid 3-and-D specialist, and they were spot on.
Mobley on a screen. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Ooh, poked away. Back to Mitchell. Inside. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Anthony Edwards.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Picked by Prince. For 3. And the three-pointer goes. Prince has got 6 points.
And you know Prince is feeling it when he takes this shot. Love the confidence.
There's a screen by Love. Back to Garland. Outside Love. 6 to shoot. Mobley passes to Love. Back to Mobley. Launches it. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. An easy 2 on the layup. He's got 9.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he's smart and he stays focused on his shot.
Outside Garland. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball, they go to another level.
Mike Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. And he makes both free throws. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 6th assist of the night.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Mobley. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Here's Prince. Covered by Love. Back to Prince. And stolen by Mobley. That's off the pass. Gobert passes to Conley. And Minnesota calls time here. And so it's Minnesota with it. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's McDaniels. Oh, he took the contact, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach,
the previous play is under review.
So many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So
after the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Prince, covered by Love. Pass to Gobert. 4 on the clock. Over Garland. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Mobley, no good.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Prince. And he dumps it down.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Outside for Love. There's the steal. Here's McDaniels. Oh, and he jams it home with authority.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Conley against Garland. To the left wing. Here's Prince. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Prince has got 11 points in the quarter.
Boy, an accurate shooter with really good form. Prince is aggressive when it comes to looking to score.
Here's Mitchell. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Now here's McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Gobert. Oh, the double clutch. Second chance shot. Minnesota calls timeout.
Called for Minnesota.
So it's the Minnesota Timberwolves leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right? All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Taurean Prince, and it's Conley in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Love for 3, and the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
Boy, it sure is a lot of fun watching Love bury these outside shots. I mean, when he's hitting from deep, it opens up things for everybody.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for McDaniels. Outside Mitchell. Shot clock at 6.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
Here's Towns. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Mobley. And stolen by Gobert. In transition. Back to Towns. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Kevin Love.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle.
And so Towns nails them both.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Right side Love takes the 3. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Gobert with a screen on Garland. Conley passes to Edwards. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. Mobley controls the rebound and the putback.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Edwards with it, now guarded by Mobley. It's stolen. It's a one-on-one situation. To tie it up. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Prince. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Every now and then, Prince will simply go off. He's been a focal point of this offense tonight.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Garland against Conley. Pass to Prince. Towns on a screen. from deep. Love grabs the miss. For Cleveland, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. They get it back. Goes back up. Here's Okoro.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Mobley outside. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game.
17 foul.
A minute 53 left to play in the fourth quarter. There's a screen by Love. Garland, the pass to Love. 5 to shoot. And here's Mobley. Over Gobert. And another miss by Cleveland. Outside Edwards. Pass to Prince. Towns on the screen. Poke loose. 1:19 left in the final quarter. They set the screen. Back to Mobley. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Edwards. Towns on a screen. Pass to Gobert. Clock at 6. Outside Conley. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Here's Mitchell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. He drops the first one. And that trims the lead to 6. Both free throws good for Mitchell.
Knocking down the free throws and eating into this lead with the clock stopped.
Right side Edwards. 30 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. Towns on a screen. From about 19, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
There's a screen by Love. Garland for 3. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. Boy, a hard-fought game.
I smack clowns with mad style.
week ahead. So the Timberwolves win the tip. Here's Conley. Now a look at Memphis's starting group. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at point guard. And looking at the explosiveness on the floor tonight, Steve, this game should be filled with highlight reel play.
I love it, Kevin. Fans love watching these matchups, and we do too.
Now here's Gobert, following the miss by John Morant. Gobert with a screen on Brooks. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And the three ball is good.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Now here's Morant. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Outside Conley. Over to the wing. Inside, stolen by Brooks. Adams drawing the double team. Brooks outside. And a wide open look for Bane. And again, Memphis no good.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money. Oh, okay.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Now here's Morant. On the wing, Bane. And here's Morant. Shot clock at 6.
As young as John Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team. And these guys, they follow him.
The Grizzlies shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And Adams with the slam.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow Edward Price.
Thank you, David. Now Edwards. Following the three-point attempt by Dylan Brooks. Towns wide open. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Towns has got 5 points so far.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Here's Morant. A new 14 for the Grizzlies. Outside for Jackson. Memphis the rebound. Left side, Bane. Brooks outside. Morant right side. Lets it go with a 3. Brooks misses. Minnesota leading by 7. McDaniels finds Towns. Back to McDaniel. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Back to Towns for 3. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Towns. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Brooks the pass to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Dylan Brooks seems like a very spirited player, Smitty. He plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
2 points.
Starts getting into the paint and converting, even though he's often the smallest guy on the floor.
Now, here's Bane. No points in the game yet for him. On the wing, Brooks launches it. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Edwards drives in. Kept alive, Minnesota. Towns. Gobert dishes to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. The kick out to Towns. They shoot again. No good. Adams, a nice D. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Morant outside. Back to Bain from the arc. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Love how seriously Conley takes his defense, closing out on shooters whenever he's nearby.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive.
Oh, yes. Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Minnesota making a switch. Prince is checked in. Brooks against Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Brooks.
Oh! Boy, did he go way up for that one.
Oof. And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Outside, Bain. Adams against Gobert. It's Morant in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's on Anthony Edwards. In a moment here, take a look at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day great falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Bain, no good. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game. Gobert with a screen on Brooks. Edwards finds Prince. Pass to McDaniels. There's the triple. Prince misses. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Morant with it. Guarded now by Prince. And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That is his first foul of the game. Goes up off the inbound. Foul call. Looked like that he didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. That's good from Morant. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Minnesota leading by 3. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Prince setting a pick for Rivers. Fires the 3, and that's Prince. That time on the assist by Rivers.
Prince has gotten better at creating his own shot, but the catch-and-shoot game is still his specialty.
Outside Jackson, on the wing, Brooks. And again, Memphis no good. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And Edwards with the stop.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now, here's Morant for 3. That shot, no good. And Minnesota now the other way. Edwards kicks to Prince. It's to McDaniels. Prince with a screen on Brooks. McDaniels. Prince finds Rivers. 6 on the shot clock. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Here's Morant. He's got 13.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Gobert with the block.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Just 5 to shoot. Morant with it. Guarded now by Prince. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. .141 left in the second quarter. Now the pass to Prince. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
Rivers passes to Prince. Here's Edwards. Here he goes. And finished off by Edwards.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Kick out to Adams. Looking to end the run. And another miss by Memphis.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Rivers can't get it to go. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Morant with a wide open look. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Over in the corner, McDaniels. A three-pointer, no good. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Payne for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert has got 11 rebounds in the game. There's McDaniels. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Passes it to Jackson. Back to Morant. Got it off in time. Anthony Edwards has been leading.
27. The Grizzlies. 15.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Brooks in at the 3. Rivers dishes to Prince. Rivers passes to Prince. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. Gobert with the block. It's stolen by Adams. Wants to get it to Morant and does. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits. To the paint, here's Prince. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
I mean, wonderful court vision. Sometimes Rivers gets locked in to finding his own shot. This time, finds the open man.
And the Timberwolves call timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate. with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. With the drive, and then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
To the middle, and slam dunk by Gobert.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
The three from Morant. Outside for Jackson, takes a three. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Gobert with a screen for Towns. Pass to Rivers. From past the arc. Rebounded by Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 11. It's Morant in the corner. The shot misses. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Right side Towns. Wants to get it to Edwards and does. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Morant drives in, and Morant throws it down.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
Edwards inside, Brooks covering, and that one good. And 7 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Free throw line numbers for him, 6 of 7.
And a lot of his points coming by way of the free throw.
Minnesota making some changes. McDaniels, he's checked in for Taurean Prince. And it's Conley in for Austin Rivers. Gobert with a screen on Morant. Jackson against Towns. The feed to Gobert. He can't get that one to fall. Adams, some nice D. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Here's Bain. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. Don't come across them that often.
Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Memphis has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Bain, no good. Timberwolves leading by 7. Out to Conley, takes the 3. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
The Grizzlies shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. It's hauled in by Edwards. The Timberwolves shooting in this game 45%. Nice move. He lays it in. Edwards got 17 now.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Here's Towns. A beautiful reverse layup. And now it's an 11-point Timberwolves lead.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Jackson from long range.
And good defense from Towns. He's a big-time shot blocker, and that reputation can scare you.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. He puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Towns, no luck. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 11. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Grant, 2 free throws coming up, and it looks like, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so...
The previous play is under review.
Everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. His point to them was that they put themselves in a position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Back to Gobert. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Good use of power by Rudy, getting the shot in the air despite the foul.
And Gobert drops them both. Here's Morant. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Into the lane.
The ability to stop and start, change pace. Morant's a handful off the dribble.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
And also, they are working the opposition from the mid-range, continuing to fire away with confidence from there.
The kick out to Towns. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Morant surveying the D. Outside Jackson. Bane inside the three-point line. They swipe it. Adams, the pass to Bane. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
And finished off by McDaniel.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that. You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Towns, a screen on Brooks. Towns kicks to Conley. And the 3 off target. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Out to Brooks. From downtown, drills the three-pointer. Brooks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
So many teams are loading up on big wings who can shoot it. Dylan Brooks, he fits that bill.
Edwards passes to McDaniels. And Edwards with the stop.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
From deep, Brooks. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 15 rebounds here tonight. And Towns gets it to go. And now it's a 10-point Minnesota lead.
And you see Big Cat that has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Morant finds Bain. And McDaniels with the block. Outside Edwards. Bain with it. Picked up by Edwards. Jackson passes to Bain. From deep. And McDaniels with the block. Edwards drives in. And Edwards with the stop.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Brooks against Conley. Brooks feeling it out a bit. The three from Morant. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
15 fouls.
That's on Jaden McDaniel. Prince is checked in for Minnesota.
Line for 3.
And no good on the third free throw, so he ends up going 2 of 3.
They needed more from him there. Any point they can get is absolutely critical for them right now.
Brooks kicks to Bain. Outside for Jackson. Back to Bain. Here's Morant.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Edwards passes to Prince. And finished off by Edwards.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they tighten up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Towns.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Clowns with mad style.